Globetrotter Engineering has been in research and development for the past year and a half to develop 4 new aluminum extrusions with a patent-pending thermal break deep bridging process. Along with our new lightweight engineered 1.5-inch R10 composite panels, it's an unbeatable combination. Once again, only a few tools and supplies are needed for this DIY build. No fancy and expensive fixture tools are required. Using these spreader bars and some easy to construct support fixtures can aid the process and allow a true one-day build. Since they are only used to hold extrusions in place, a well-cut 2x4 can suffice as an inexpensive replacement. The Gladiator chassis will be the smallest cabover offered. Other designs will range in sizes up to an F350 with an 8-foot bed for this lightweight panel and extrusion series.
Hey guys, I'm Dave Anderson.
And I'm Bill Sands.
Today we're going to be doing something awesome, a true garage build. We're going to be building a habitat in one day. Yes, you heard it right, one day. A cab over too, isn't that right, Bill?
For the Jeep Gladiator, our new product, lightweight 1.5-inch foam composite panel.
I like it. Hey, let's get started, Bill.
All right, Dave's going to show you the screenshot of these prints, but you've got a whole set of prints with assembly instructions, all the details where everything goes. First step, make sure you've got everything you need to get started. Go through, do quick measurements, double check everything, do your own QC, make sure all the panels are the right size, everything's the way you want. Before you start building, ask if you got any questions. Once you go through and check everything off, go through the prints, make sure you fully understand everything, watch the videos. We're going to give you tips as you go through it, but don't start until you watch the videos, you've read the prints, and you feel very, very comfortable to start. So I went ahead and put the floor together, test fit the extrusion on here to make sure it was square, double check all the fit. We're going to pull off the visqueen. We're going to assemble the floor, flip the floor, go ahead and caulk the underside. Since when we put it on the piece of wood, which we're going to use to drag this out of the shop, my garage, we're going to turn around and finish the bottom, put it back, flip it back over, and put the top on.
That floor panel is so monstrously heavy. Be careful.
So we get the question a lot, should we scuff the FRP to help promote adhesion? It's your choice. I'm going to go ahead and do it on this one, on this panel, because we do not have corner caps on the bottom floor. So I've cut this to 1.25 inches. We overlap 1.5 inches. That way I can just wipe the edge and very easily just give a good scuff, then clean it, then wipe with alcohol.
Don't worry about your caulking. It's all going to be hidden. And you really don't have to worry about maybe doing a little bit too much, because the caulking will actually go into the voids. It's science.
All right, Dave, you notice I've got a little gap here. I haven't pushed it all the way in. Before I close this corner, I'm going to go ahead and put a bead of caulk around here and also inside of here. Then we'll bring this together, and then we'll finish caulk this side. The bottom will be done, and we'll flip it on the ground. Then we don't have to worry about the bottom anymore. You notice I'm not really worried about these right now because we'll be able to access this after we flip it from the inside. So as long as we can get this one seals up, we're in good shape. Okay, check squares. Square. Yep. Okay. Oh, this is good. Look at that. Perfect. Hey Dave, can you have too much glue in the corners?
No, not really. I could be fine.
Okay. Just up. Put it back a little bit. Kind of got it in. Push it in. Might push your shoes a little bit. There you go. Okay. Push the panel in. Okay. Push it down. See it in. Yeah. Push the shirt. Just make sure. Paper towel coming. There you go. Towel.
Thank
Thank you.
Sidewall square. Sidewall square. Okay.
Well, guys, it is now 1 hour in, just 1 hour, and this is how far we've gotten in just 1 hour. It's not like we're speed racing it either. So, yes, I think it can go together in one day. Keep your fingers crossed. You'll find out.
March is looking good. We're coming up on a normal. Okay, I'll track the colors.